Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to yet another supplementary video from Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. I didn't plan to do quite so many of these, but I've got plenty of free time at the moment, so I quite enjoy these puzzles, especially the New York Times hard puzzle, which is usually pretty tricky, makes us think and enjoy the puzzle, but again, usually is one that is solvable, not one that's just going to end up in a headache and tears. Okay, if you don't know how to play Sudoku, I don't recommend starting with this video. Just check out one of the other videos somewhere else first, and then come back once you've got the basics, because these are usually very hard, or at least quite hard as a minimum. So with that said, let's have a look. Remember, I don't play these games at all before I start the video. I don't even look at the grids or anything, so I have absolutely no idea if they're going to be easy or tough or anything else. So the first thing I notice is a lucky 7 here. 7 blocking across here, 7 blocking across here, and 7 blocking down here. That's going to give me a 7 here. I see this 3 blocks these 2 squares here, and 3 blocking here, and 3 blocking here. So it means in this column here, that has to be a 3, because these 2 squares can't be because of this, and this 3 blocks there and blocks there. So there you go. Eight blocking up here, 8 blocking down here, so that's got to be an 8. And 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking across here, that's clearly a 4. Missing numbers are 2, 6, and 9 in this central block here. But I can't see any help on 2, 6, or 9 just yet. So in that case, I shall ignore it. Okay, so I believe I've found this to be a 7. Well, let me just check. So 7 blocking up here, right? So 7's got to appear in one of these 2 squares here. So we're looking at this row here. Okay, this is where what we're targeting. So 7 blocks here. The 7 that will appear here or here will block that square there. 7 blocking here. 7 blocking here. 7 blocking here. That's a 7. So 7 up this row, a column, sorry, up this column, 7 up this column, 7 across this row, gives 7 there, 7 across, 7 across, 7 up here is a 7 in that square. The blue pen is not going to last to the end. I might have to switch to black. I still haven't been out to buy a pen. Oh dear. It's insane. Just kind of looking all around at the moment. Just still very early in the puzzle. I'm still getting to grips with it, I think. I am seeing something I think useful, well, possibly useful, but I see 9 blocking here and here, and 6 blocking here and here. So that means that these 2 squares here are a 6-9 pair. I'll put that in to remind myself and to remind you, if you need reminding. maybe you don't. But that will give us, okay, so this 2 blocks up here, so that's going to give us a 2. And apologies again for the inevitable camera crash, but I was explaining before the system quit on me that 2 appears 2 blocks up here, so 2 is in these 2 squares here, which block along this row here. Is that going to give us anything? No, actually, not much. I thought it was, but it's not. What else? Okay, well, I'm sure that this will yield results at some point. I've started, so I'll finish, as they say, putting in candidates, 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here. I'll put in these pencil marks to help. 7 blocking down here and 7 blocking there. A pair of 7s there. 7 blocking down here and 7 blocking down here. Here's a pair of 7s here. So guess what? Now we have 1 and 7 pair here, which is always nice. And what does that tell us? So 1, 2, 3s we don't have, so 3 is blocked down here. So 3 has to be in one of these 2 squares up here. And up here, we found a number, right? I hope you see this. We have 3s here, so we're blocking up here. And we have 3 blocking here. Remember, this is only 6 online, nothing else is allowed. So we can put in a 3 here and a 2 here like this. We know, of course, now that this 2 can't appear here, so 2 is in one of those 2 squares there. We can find the missing numbers here, 1, 2, 3, so we have missing numbers are 4 and 5. So we'll put those in, 4 and 5, and we'll note that 5 blocks down here now, 5 blocks down here. So 5 is a pair here. That's it. Oh, sorry, intersecting 5 there. There we go. Almost messed it up again, wasted a lot of time unnecessarily, but just managed to survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9 are the missing numbers. Any help on 6 or 9 for these 2 squares? No, not yet. Six blocks here. I'm going to put that pair in like that just to help me later, even though it's not finished yet. Right, where should I continue? I guess 5 blocking up here and 5 blocking up here. I should continue by putting in candidates along here, blocking along here, blocking along here. Gives me a pair of candidates up here. Six blocking up here, 6 blocking down here, gives me a pair of 6s there and there. Four blocking down here, 4 blocking down here, and 4 across here means I can put in a pair of candidates in those 2 squares. Right, well, I think it's time to look seriously. I've done my kind of random flitting around that I usually do, and can't find anything else useful, so I'm going to need to look more methodically. That means I'm going to have to scan around going through the numbers very quickly, as quickly as I can, to try and come up with some other pairs. If I find any, I shall let you know immediately. Well, I see a 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking across here, so it gives me a pair of 3s there. Sorry for the silence. Silence was broken probably by the sound of a ringing bell, if you can hear that. It's a street vendor with an ice cream cart, or possibly donuts or something. And that's it. So I can't find any more pairs, really. Of course, I know that they're limited to two. We are limited to 2 squares here, right? We're limited to a 6 and a 9 in these 2 squares, but they're not in the same block, so they don't count as a block. They don't count as a pair, rather, in the same way. So that means we're going to have to fill in all of the candidates to make any real progress, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure if you've got any favorite places to start, but I think the central chute is probably best. So missing numbers are 6 and 9 here, and we can't tell where any of them go. So 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. Missing numbers here now is 9 in these 3 squares. Remembering that we've got this already, 1 and 7. That's not going to help us, is it? No, not any help whatsoever, but I knew that already. Where to look? There are a few numbers down here, so maybe we should look down here now. Which side? I don't care. Right, any ones? No, ones are going to be limited to either here or here. No, okay, so let's just put in ones everywhere here. 2s are blocking across here and blocking across here, so limited to the bottom row. 3, 4, we have 5s. 5s are limited to the bottom row as well. 5 and 2 limited to the bottom row. 4, no, 7, no, 1, no. 6 is blocked down this column and along this row, so 6 can come in these squares here. 7 we have, 8 we have. 9 is blocking down here. 9 is blocking down here. It could be a 9 now. Okay, so 9, just anything not in this left column. Like so. Okay, over here now, 1 is available anywhere. 2, 3 is not here. It's blocked in 2 ways by this column and this row. 4 is blocked along here, and that's it. 5, 6, 7, 8 we have. 9 is blocking down here, and that's it. So, is that going to give us anything? Yeah, 7, 1, 7, 1 here. Here we go. Alright, so 7 and 1 in this square, 7 and 1 in this square, So that means in this row across, no 7s or 1s can exist again. So there's no 1 here and no 1 here, so that leaves us with just a 4, which is nice. So we can fill in the 4 now, and back now, of course, that means we can remove the 4s in this block, and back across here we can get rid of that 4, which was part of a pair, so we know that this is in fact a 4. Okay. Leaving us with 6, 9 and 6, 9 here, which is right. 6, 9, 6, 9, 3, 9, 6, 9, okay, looks good. Now, down here now, 9, 3, 3, 9, okay, so look, 9, 3 and 1, 9, 3, 9, 3 and 1, so these 3 squares contain the 3 numbers 9, 3 and 1, so in this row now, no other 9s, 3s or 1s can exist, so that 1 can't be true. This 9 can't be true, that 1 can't be true. See how good I'm getting at removing candidates this afternoon. I don't know why. That leaves us with just a 7 here. And clearly that's a 1 now, and this will have to be a 7. So we can get rid of candidate 7 here now. It leaves us with 5, 2, okay, here. And 9, 6, 9, 6, 6, 9, 1, 3, 6, okay. And now we can see that we have no candidate 1s along here, right? So 1 is in one of these 2 squares, so that means that's a pointing 1, so that can't be there. So now we know 1 is limited to these 2 squares. I'm going to promote it to a pair in the top left here and here, just to make it easier for me to see. Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to give us any great effect above yet. Right. Now we know that 1 cannot be in this square because we've limited 1 to these 2 squares here, and we can see that 1 forbids a 1 from being here. So this has to be a 1 because we don't have a 1 in this column yet, and so then that will have to be a 5, right? Now we know that 5 is up here. 5 has to be in one of these 2 squares, so when we come down here, we can now remove candidate 5, and that will leave us with just a 2. So we can fill in the 2, and that is now 5. There's one number missing here, 1, it's a 2 in this column, so we can fill in the 2 like so, and we can get rid of candidate 2 there and fill that in there, leaving us with 6 or 9 there, which looks good. 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, okay, it's looking good. You know, this kind of error checking I think is good to do. Make sure you haven't made any dreadful mistakes. This will now we're luckily we're going to get all of those 6 and 9s out right now, because we can see there's the other empty square in this row is here, and guess what? We have an intersecting 6, so we know that that is not a 6. So this is going to have to be a 9, and that's got to be our 6 in this row. So now this now we know is 9, this is going to be 3, and this is going to be 6. And this is now our 9, oops, 6 up here, 9 here. Okay. Right, lots of progress I think. Right, what do we know now? So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're missing 6, 8 and 9. Anything? 9 is not here. 6 or 8 we don't know about just yet. Okay. How about over here? Anything? Or how about up here? 1, 2 is blocking here. So okay, so 2 is blocking up here, and 2 is also blocked along here. So we have ourselves a 3-2 pair up here. So that's nice. It means everything else goes everywhere else. So what's missing? Well, the 1 is not here, and the 8 is not here. So we have 3 numbers, right? Three numbers missing here. We have 3 and 2. So the missing numbers are 1, 5, and 8. But we can see 1 and 8 are not allowed here. So this has to be a 5, in fact. So now we know that's a 4 and that's a 5. It also means that 1 and 8 are limited to these 2 positions here. We can't tell which is which just yet, so we'll hold off on that for the moment. And maybe check back over here, 3 or 2, so that's 3 or 2. Anything? No. What's missing here? 1, 4, and 8. 4. Okay, 1, 4, and 8 are missing from this row here. We have a 4 intersecting here. We have a 4 intersecting here. So 4 is here like this, leaving us with 1 and 8 in these locations here, which is right. 1 and 8 is missing here. Can't tell from down here just yet, so we shall hold off on that. I'm pretty close. Okay, so 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking here, and 4 blocking across here. So that's 4 here. We are very close to finishing this, I can see. Just not there. Almost. This 3 now, of course, along here, means that that has to be a 3. There's no 3 allowed here now, of course, so that's a 9, 1 pair. So no 9 here, now that's a 3. So 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking up here, gives us a 3 there. And this now has to be a 2, and this is a 3 now, because of that, clearly. 2 now blocking across here. In fact, if you count through, you'll find 2 is our missing number here. What's missing here now? 1, 5, and 8. No. Can't quite tell just yet. This 9 down here now means that 9 is not true now. So that's got to be a 1, and that's got to be a 9. 1 number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 8 here. So 8 blocking along here gives an 8 here. 8 up here. Nope. So that's our 8. That's our 1. 1 along here now. That's our 1. 1 down here, 1 across here, that's our 1. We're overwriting a 6, and now we're overwriting a 5. 5 blocks this square here, so that's a 5. This is an 8. 1, this has to be a 2 now. Over here, what's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are missing. Is that right? Oh, let's get this number first. So this is a 9, so that has to be a 6. So clearly this is a 6. And that's our 9. So if it's not 9 and it's not 6, that's got to be a 1. And the last number to get here is a 9. Let me just check that through, make sure it looks okay. Okay, so if you were stuck on that New York Times hard puzzle, this is the solution you can use. Quite a reasonable one, I think. Didn't need any special Sudoku logic like X-Wings or anything like that, but we got there in the end. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to the channel. Come back again whenever you want, as many times as you want. Thank you. Bye-bye.